what about the quality time? This reference now that every parent wants to give to their children, is it okay? Mm-hmm. Are we doing well?
Well, if we could keep everything else equal and just give our kids a little more time talking with them or being close to them, that's probably a good thing, especially if you don't spend much time with your kids. But my book, The Anxious Generation, is not really about social media. It's really about childhood. And what children most need to do is to be out playing, exploring, having adventures. When they're with the parents, they're with their secure base. The attachment system says, I am safe. And when you're on the secure base, you're not exploring, you're not learning very much. The whole point of the attachment system is the child now feels confident to go off base and explore and have adventures. And if something goes wrong, the child will come running back to the parents and check in and then go out again. That is what they most need. And that is what we stopped giving them, at least in America in the 1990s. So if you have a choice between giving your child more free play time with other kids or more quality time with you, probably it's going to be best for the kids to send them out to play. That's what they desperately need. That's what helps them grow. Time with you is nice, but as long as they feel loved, as long as they have a secure attachment and you spend some time with them, the most important thing is a lot more play and exploration.
Jonathan, hearing you saying that, not only it's inevitable for me, I can avoid thinking about your book title, about anxiety, about parents' anxiety. What are you hearing from parents? Yeah. How much they are the anxious ones, actually, in being the perfect parents. I want to be the best father ever. I want to be a better father than my father was to me or my mother was to me. How do you deal with, what are you hearing from parents that want to give more independence to their children, want to raise better children than they were, and they are feeling anxious, actually?
Yeah, I think there may be some anxiety around, am I a good enough parent? The social pressures around parenting fall overwhelmingly on mothers, not fathers. If I let my kids run around, people will say, oh, that father is, he's toughening them up or something. But mothers get a lot more judgment, and they're more often criticized for taking risks or for letting their child take risks. There's a lot of pressure. I assume it's the same in Brazil, where people will judge a woman harshly if her child is out exploring and they think it's dangerous. So I understand there are a lot of parents, especially mothers, have a lot of anxiety first about letting their kid out because they're afraid of what might happen. And secondly, anxiety about being judged because other parents will judge them, especially the mother, very critically. So that's why, again, this is a collective action problem. If one mother lets her kid out to play, well, then she gets judged and there's no one to play with. But if a whole town does it, now it's the norm and it's really fun and it works. And the kids learn independence and they develop skills and they grow. So the cure for anxiety, as we know in psychology, the cure for anxiety is exposure. We're very afraid to let our children out. The first time my wife and I let our son walk to school when he was 9 years old in New York City, he had to walk about a kilometer from our house. He had to cross many streets to get to his school when he was about 9 years old. We were very, very anxious the first day. And we gave him an iPhone. We didn't know any better. We just thought, oh, he needs a phone so we can track him. Let's give him an iPhone. We should have given him a flip phone, a simple phone. But anyway, we gave him an iPhone. And the first day, we were so nervous and we tracked him and we both watched his little dot move on the map. And our hearts were racing, but he made it. He's very competent. And then the next day, we did it again. And we were only a little bit anxious. And then the third day, we didn't even bother to look. So the cure for anxiety is exposure and also social support. If we all do it together, then we're not so anxious.